Survey results are in, and we now know how Coloradans want and don't want to celebrate the state's 150th birthday next year.
Governor Polis launched a survey last week to find out if people liked his idea for an $18 million pedestrian bridge just outside of the state capitol. Your political reporter Sean Boyd joining us live from the Capitol tonight. Sean, you were the first reporter to get those results, so what's the verdict?
No bridge, Michael. The 150 walkway would have stretched 1,100 square feet from the Capitol here all the way over to Veterans Memorial Park. But Governor Polis, the people have spoken. So what now? I sat down with the governor to unpack that.
Survey said,
Call it Colorado's version of Family Feud. Only millions, not thousands of dollars are on the line, and Governor Polis, not Steve Harvey, is host. The survey results are in.
They are, and you are the first person that I'm sharing this with, Sean.
The results, probably not a surprise to those who followed the uproar over the governor's plan to build an $18 million pedestrian bridge to celebrate the state's sesquicentennial. 93% of those who took the governor's survey said no to the bridge.
This, for me, validates that we will stop any walkway proposal for the state capitol.
Do you think it came down to money?
You know, I think it might have. I mean, first of all, this, you know, it's a tight time for money. We know that.
Whatever it was, there was no doubt where Coloradans stood. The survey was only open 5 days, and more than 80,000 weighed in.
This shows the passion that Coloradans have about our 150th birthday, our nation's 250th.
And based on the survey, there's equal excitement for both birthdays.
So we are going to make sure all of our branding is 150-250. So, and we've already started to use that, but that validates that.
Where do you go from here?
I'd like to see perhaps some kind of historical art project that kind of tells the story of Colorado. Ideally, it could be mobile, so it could be in 3 or 4 places. We have time to plan. We have great folks that are providing input. We want people's continued input on this, and I know that, again, 80,000 people in 5 days shows a high level of interest.
You bet it does. While the governor wanted the bridge, he says on the bright side, at least now he doesn't have to raise $10 million. The state would have pitched in the other $8 million. Not only did 97% of people say they didn't want a bridge, more than half of them said they didn't want any project. And of those who did, most didn't want a project in Denver. They wanted several smaller projects spread throughout the state. The legislature created a commission to plan next year's celebration, and the governor says he will work with that group now to figure out how to proceed.
Sean, you mentioned the uproar surrounding the proposal and the landslide by which it was defeated. Is it possible that some people voted multiple times during this?
Yeah, you know, that's exactly what I thought. The governor's office says nope. It says the Office of Information Technology used several different methods to make sure that there were no duplicate votes.
All right. Good to know, Sean. Thank you.